Hey everyone, welcome back to SweetBeat TV. It's your hosts Alex and Taylor, and Taylor is back from Stagecoach, right?
I am, and I have the raspy voice to prove it, don't I? I am back.
That's right, but we have an exciting show for you today. The most adorable and talented Sophie Michelle will be on the show later today. We love her so much.
She's so cute. She's one of the cutest. They're all freaking so cute.
I know,
but I love
so
them.
cute. But first up, we have to talk about what's happening. All right, so you are back,
Stagecoach.
barely.
I'm barely back. I am physically here, mentally. TBD. We're going to all find out together. But Stagecoach did not disappoint this year. It was so much fun. We had Cam come out with a new song,
Yeah.
Diplo, which was amazing. I have it on repeat. We also, as I did predict, you can go back a couple episodes if you do so choose. Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus came out with Diplo. Well, I'm so glad I stayed through Diplo.
Yeah.
Anyone that didn't, my apologies. You missed out on a great time. But let's take it backwards a little bit. Because on Friday I got there, went straight to Palm Springs, and then hung out, with Jesse James Decker and Just Fab event called Boots and Brunch. I mean, twist my arm, am I right?
What a better event.
Exactly, and we talked all about her new boot collection that's coming out with Just Fab. But we also talked about, because she performed on the main stage this year, which as a country artist is really just all you can ask for Stagecoach. And she told me where she was when she got the news and that maybe she didn't even believe it at first. So let's go ahead and roll that. All right, you're on the main stage.
Yes.
That's such a big accomplishment. What do you, I'm curious, when you're out there and there's just a sea of people, what are you thinking about? What are you looking at?
Because I'm not there yet, so I have no idea what I'm thinking about, but I know that I'm going to be excited. These are just one of the milestones you hope for, just like playing the Grand Ole Opry or, anything else that people dream of doing. This is one of the big milestones, playing the main stage at Stagecoach, and so I feel super grateful.
Now, where were you when you got the news? I'm guessing, was it with the kids between jobs, because you're always busy?
It was in Nashville, and I got the phone call, and I honestly didn't believe them. And then when they told me, I was like, well, it's probably not the main stage, right? And they're like, no, it's the main stage. And I was like, what? And they told me it was the same night that Sam Hunt was playing. I was like, yes.
Good company, yeah.
So, yes, I was really excited.
I can't wait for her boot collection to come out. And I mean, how cool, right? Getting the news. I don't know that I would believe it at first either.
Oh my gosh.
But she killed it.
Literally has the perfect family. And I'm buying those boots.
Oh, 100% buying it. I pre-ordered already. No. And I also got to talk to Adam Hambrick, and he's someone, the thing I love about country music, no one just kind of sprouts up out of nowhere, right? They're written for some of the greats and whatnot. And Adam Hambrick right now, he's got his debut single out, Rockin' All Night Long. It's so good. But I had to ask him because he's got #1 songs out there, such as How Not To, Dan and Shay, Somebody Else Will, Justin Moore. And I asked, as he's not just a songwriter, he's a singer too. And how do you give away a song that then ends up being #1?
I think if you know that you have a star in hand, you're much more like to give away the song, right?
Well, you think somewhat like Adam does, because he says something very, very similar. So go ahead and check that out. And you've written some very famous songs. At least let me give you that. Some #1 hits. Let's see. We have How Not To. And Somebody Else Will. Justin Moore, Dan and Shay. How do you give away a #1 song versus keep it for yourself?
First of all, you never know that it's a #1 song.
That's true. Okay. Fair.
You never know. You can only hope, pray, all the above. But second of all, when you move to Nashville, you take a win where you can get it.
Yeah.
And for me, I needed other people to like the music that I was making, and really those opportunities as a writer, which is what I moved to town for. I moved to town to write and tell stories and sing songs, and those opportunities came for me as an artist out of the success we had as a writer.
And opened up, I'm sure, some more doors for you too. All right, and then next up, I actually got to talk to who's one of my favorite in country music right now, Mitchell Tenpenny. His lyrics just speak to me in a way that
Love a good pun.
No one ever has before. Did I do a pun? I told you mentally, don't know if I'm
No, I'm saying his title is basically a pun.
Right. Oh yeah,
right?
He's very,
or it's a play on words. It's not
play,
really a pun.
It's genius.
It's
exactly
so smart.
what it is. But yeah, he has his debut album out now, Telling All My Secrets, and he really lays it all out there, which I can just really respect because it's a little bit vulnerable to do, but he does it and he does it very well. But I had to ask him, have you ever been on stage and just don't remember your lyrics? Because I hear this happens a lot. And he's really funny, and he actually tells us about a moment that did happen to him. So go ahead and take a look.
I'm the worst with lyrics. It freaks me out. Sometimes I'll sketch down the first line or something just to kind of get in that mode. Because again, you're thinking about a million things. I'm playing guitar, and sometimes you might see something in the crowd. I'm so ADD, and then oh my God, I'm supposed to be at the mic. And the other day, I tried like a song called Truck I Drove. I just forgot the first words. I've sung it a million times.
What's protocol? Because I feel like, how are you supposed to handle it? Like,
I just started.
grab the earpiece like it's not working?
Yeah,
or?
I just started jumbling. I was like, she had Scooby-Dooby down and I was
There,
like, all right.
it works.
Then I caught back on halfway through. And I'm sure half the people heard it, half the people didn't. But
Right.
But my whole band's like looking at me laughing. We have like a mic on stage and only we can hear.
Oh, okay.
And they're all like, that was a good one, buddy. So.
I love that he's just honest, though.
I know, but I can't even imagine what I would do in that situation.
I mean, sometimes I forget what I'm saying here all the time, but I can't just be like, like you'd be like, what? But
I
he's
love him.
so great, and I want everyone to run over to his Instagram page if you don't mind after this episode. He took a picture at the Butterfly Wall in Nashville, the Taylor Swift wall, and I need that to be his most liked photo, so I need you to go over there after this and just go ahead and give that a little like for us.
I love that. That's so amazing. And speaking of Taylor Swift, something else that is very exciting. Tomorrow night, the Billboard Music Awards will be live from Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. And Taylor, our girl Taylor, is opening up the show.
Me?
You!
Me.
Get your choreography ready.
Me as in she'll probably be playing her latest single, Me. But it's not me.
Yeah.
It's the other Taylor. The other cat-loving Taylor that has a good voice.
Oh my God, can we talk about that video, that song? It's just how we expected. A happy-go-lucky, filled with pastels, Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco, bringing me back, like, love him.
It's what we didn't know that we needed in life.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs I've been listening to it again and again, and all of a sudden, I'm just like probably giving it more spins than anyone else on Spotify at the moment.
Just as Taylor does. There are like thousands of Easter eggs in this video from previous albums, previous interviews. The girl can do it all. She's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm dissecting a piece of literature every time I go to watch one of her videos, right?
Yeah.
But the Swifties do it better than no one else, so I'm going to leave the detective work to you guys, and I'll just go watch your videos. Tell me where all the little eggs are.
Right, I know one of them. There's a picture of the Dixie Chicks, which people are assuming that maybe she's kind of like
That'd be so
foreshadowing a collaboration.
That
How
would
cool
be
would that
really
be?
cool. Obviously, I didn't read that article because this is a real reaction.
I know, that would be
I
so
could start
amazing.
crying.
But the video is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
I mean, I wonder how she's going to bring that to life on the Billboard stage.
I mean, if anyone can, it'll be her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure, but I'm going to be watching. That
Yes,
much I do know.
definitely. And speaking of another powerful woman taking the stage, well, she's not actually taking the Billboard stage, but live from her Sweetener tour.
Yep, with T-Mobile.
That's right. Ariana Grande will be performing 7 rings at Billboard, so that'll be exciting.
I mean, and I wish she could be there on stage, but yeah, she does have her tour right now, so duty does call. But I mean, the girl's been killing the Billboard charts this entire year, even just before this year. So I feel like it's well deserved. We had to see her. She had to make some sort of presence.
Right, and she's also up for 9 nominations.
Right.
So she had to
there's
make an
that,
appearance.
Just a few things. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, I love that we have Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande, 2 powerhouses in this space, and yet kind of sharing the stage. Well, Alex, sometimes you gotta wonder, what is one gonna wear to this type of award show? I mean, what kind of accessories are you going to accessorize with?
I mean, I have a really, really great idea for someone that's looking for that.
Do tell.
How about Annie LeBlanc?
Hey, there we go.
The most adorable bracelets by, of course, Annie LeBlanc, and we had a chance to team up with her on the carpet, the last award show that we've been to, the Kids' Choice Awards, to see, all about her LeBlanc. So take a look.
Hey guys, it's Annie LeBlanc, and I'm here at Sweety High, rocking my Annie LeBlanc, and I just went down the orange carpet.
Then you show up. We teamed up with Annie to pass out her Annie LeBlanc.
So I've wanted one for so long. You gotta keep that.
Okay, this one's sick. I'm actually gonna wear this one.
These bracelets, I have so many and so many colors. There's a rose icon, and there's also a lightning bolt. Right now I'm wearing the rose. I'm wearing it in the marble white. Actually, we're doing a little giveaway, so you should go to the Annie LeBlanc post, and you should enter that giveaway because we're gonna give away some.
So here you go, girlfriend.
I have one right now.
When you rock your Annie LeBlanc, what is your go-to dance?
Check the food, you put it in, you go.
Be a little like Dougie, you never know.
It's like a little like this.
Shimmy?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Put it off like hey.
Now you're blinged out. Everyone would look good in this bling, so why choose? Why choose who wears it?
Thank you guys so much. We're gonna go inside and not watch the show.
We got to get ourselves some Annie LeBlanc, don't we?
I mean, I've got room. Just, there's my hair tie.
That's
Still have
right.
room? All right.
But We saw so many Disney kids on that carpet, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, those are some of the best events to be at. I feel like it's like all of our friends at one place.
All of our friends at one place. But speaking of Disney, Disney Channel's Fan Fest was this past weekend, and our girl Caitlin had a chance to talk to some of our favorite cast members from Coop and Cammy, Descendants 3, very exciting.
Sydney to the max.
Yes, so take a look at all that fun right now.
What's up, guys? Caitlin Fashay here. I'm hanging out at Disney Channel's Fan Fest, and I'm about to catch up with all your favorite Disney Channel stars. So today is all about the fans. Do you have a favorite fan encounter?
This one fan saw Meg, screamed at the top of her lungs, and then fainted into her mom's arms.
She fainted? Yeah. Like real fainted?
Legit, like she was like screaming and then was like, oh, and her mom caught her. I was like,
and what was your reaction? Were you
like, oh my God. So I said hi. And she was so nice. She was so nice. Every single time we have an interaction, it's special, it's magical in its own way. Especially when we travel, like when we go to Japan or France or Latin America, it's just so overwhelming, the love that we receive from them. So today it's all about celebrating them.
Seeing little kids want to dance and sing after watching our movies. I think inspiring kids like that is probably the best thing you can do.
This one family really stuck out to me. It was a mom and a dad and a daughter, and their daughter named Malia had alopecia, which means her hair falls out and it doesn't grow because of her immune system. They watch Kim Possible and they love it, and how much it means to them to have, you know, this amazing female role model for their daughter to look up to. And, you know, that meant a lot to me, and I think I'm going to remember that for a long time.
I've actually met people in some of the weirdest places. I've met people in bathrooms. Actually, I met someone in a bathroom at Disneyland. I don't think it really matters where you are. I think it always makes my day, you know? And if I get to make someone smile for a second, that's so worth it.
I had a fan recite like an entire one of my scenes, like word for word, and I was like, ooh. Sis, go off.
One of my favorite ones, because Leo loves to dance in the 90s and he loves doing Hammer Time, and a girl came up and she was like, oh hey Leo, and then she started doing the Hammer Time dance and she said, you got a turtle, and that just made me really happy because I'm like, you watch the show, you know who I am. Yeah.
What is your favorite on-set memory?
When we did the reprise of Bam at the end of the movie, just because it was one of the only times we were all dancing and singing as like a huge group with the cheerleaders and zombies as a family, and we had so much fun that day. You know, like those stunts that you do where you like just fall straight back. That was probably my favorite thing I've ever gotten to do on the show. Is
like a trust fall?
Yeah, it's a trust fall, but I needed to like stand still the whole time. So that was actually really surprisingly hard to do.
During the night shoots, we were filming in the aquarium, and everything was shut down, so we got to kind of explore the aquarium with nobody else in it, and so that was really cool.
Maybe filming the ending dance sequence was really powerful. We all just had so much energy going into it, and something about it just felt great.
What is one thing that your fans wouldn't know about you?
I listen to Christmas music all year round, and Snow White's my favorite Disney princess.
I really love watermelon. You know those little mini watermelons that you get at the grocery store? I could eat like one of those every single day and be like super happy.
Crazy double jointed. I can like twist my arm around and then like touch my elbows. And then, like, more weird stuff.
Do you have a favorite throwback Disney show that you were a fan of or still are a fan of?
Wizards of Waverly Place and Hannah Montana.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
London Tipton, giving me the vibes.
Brenda Song.
Yes.
Maybe I'm gonna go with Lizzie Mcguire.
Oh my gosh, no one has said that yet. But
Lizzie Mcguire and the Lizzie Mcguire movie.
The movie is epic.
Iconic. My all-time favorite DCOM is The Luck of the Irish, which is like,
oh yes, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Throwback.
I think Shake It Up. That was
oh my gosh, yes, that was a good one.
Like my favorite show, like of all time.
Hannah
Montana was my bop.
I'm still a fan of Hannah Montana, Good Luck Charlie, and Wizards of Waverly
Oh,
Place.
all three.
The best three, right?
You get the best of both worlds.
What?
So take it slow, then you rock out the show.
Well, how much fun was that? Caitlin got to spend the entire day at
I know.
Disneyland. Talk about a fun day, right?
We had a busy weekend this weekend here at Sweety High.
did.
We kind of covered a lot of territory.
Yes. But don't go anywhere, because coming up, our girl Sophie Michelle will be hanging out with us in studio, and you don't want to miss it. Hey everyone, welcome back to SweetBeat TV. It's Alex and Taylor, and joining us in studio today is the amazing Sophie Michelle.
Hello.
Hello, Sophie. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You are pretty in pink.
Thank you.
Is this barrette thing a trend? Because I feel like in our day, we used to wear them too. you, and they are back.
I know. First of all, the whole outfit is very 90s, so you were on
you.
trend. I
Thank
love
you.
this fashion.
Have the scrunchie, have the barrettes.
It's all coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, well now that I feel significantly older than you, let's keep it going. I think you were here a couple months ago.
Yes, I was.
And you've done a lot since then. We know you're bi-coastal and you're constantly here though, right?
Yes.
And so are we moving to LA yet? Are you gonna be like a weekly member that gets to stop by?
I want to, like,
Okay.
I really want to, but right now we're just kind of deciding whether we should or not. We're kind of in that between little situation.
Right.
So, yeah, we might not. We don't really know.
What do you think of LA? Are you an LA fan?
Yeah, I love LA. My mom, she wants to go back home. I want to stay here, but like,
What's your favorite thing about it?
I like that there's almost always something to do. Like there's never nothing to do. Like there's always something happening, and there's always just like a lot of things going on and a lot of fun events.
Well, tell us a little bit about having so much to do, because we know you were just at Playlist, and you've met a lot of people that now do live in LA that are a part of like somewhat your same community, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about who you've met, who's made an impact on you here in LA.
Well, I've met a lot of different people. I can't name all of them, but they're all so amazing. Mostly YouTubers, because I spent a lot of time at that convention, Playlist Live, so I really got to mingle with lots of different creators, and it was lots of fun. And I'm doing some singing collabs with people here in LA. I can't sing yet, but yeah, so.
And speaking of singing, you just released your new single, Imperfectly Perfect.
Yes, I
and you
did.
also performed it at Playlist Live, right?
Yes, I did.
So tell us about that experience and all about the story behind the song.
It was overall an amazing experience. The first time I performed like live ever was at CVX Live, which is a YouTube convention in Utah, and I was super nervous, like sweating nervous.
Convention, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
For first performance.
And it was the main stage, so like booths were everywhere.
Casual.
It was pretty crazy, but I want to say this recent performance was not as nerve-wracking because I had people behind me like Alex Wasabi, Vanessa and Veronica Merrill. They were actually on stage with me afterwards, and that was so much fun. They were like dancing, and I was like dancing. It was just like amazing.
Fun!
Yeah, it was really cool.
So when you pictured your first time being on stage, I'm sure you run it through your head a million times, right? But then what's that feeling like when you actually plant your feet down, mic in front of you, and there's a sea of people out there?
It's a whoa.
Like that. That's it right there.
It's like, okay, what is going on? You know what I mean? And it just feels really unreal. And something about me that I'm just gonna tell you guys, because I like you guys. And I'm just gonna let you guys in on a little secret.
Oh.
But when I get nervous, my mouth gets really dry. So I didn't have water with me. So like the singing was like, I had to really suck it up. And I was like, okay, Sophie, you can do this. So that's what I was like saying in my inner self, like, I was just telling myself like, okay, you can do this, everything's gonna be okay. And actually somebody in my management was backstage too, and they're like filming me, and they're like, no, you're gonna rock this. So I had like people telling me, I was like, okay, this is gonna be fine. And my mom was in the crowd, and it was really great.
So you were imperfectly perfect on stage.
Yeah.
So why is it so important to be imperfectly perfect? You know, why is it great to show your flaws to people?
Because you just have to be, at the end of the day, you just have to be confident, and because you're perfect and you're just beautiful and you are who you need to be, and you don't need to change for anyone, you know what I mean? So
it's so good.
Yeah.
High five
for that, right?
You learned it at such a young age. Us two over here. It took us a little bit longer. But that is great to learn. And what could you tell people out there, one of your flaws? I mean,
one of my flaws
that you're fine with, yeah.
I'm fine with. I actually have one ear that's a little bit bigger than the other.
Okay.
And actually, when I was like in 3rd grade, I was a little bit insecure about it. But I feel like now I'm fine with wearing ponytails, and I'm just like totally like, okay, it's fine. I was born like this. Whatever.
You know, I have 1 foot bigger than the other.
Oh my gosh, same.
So
also.
we're basically twins. We're
Just
imperfectly
fine.
perfect.
We're imperfectly
I
perfect.
have
It's okay.
bad breath in the morning. Name that movie, people. Mean Girls. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Speaking
I
of the
just
90s,
needed
actually
something
that's
to
the
say
2000s,
there.
but
yeah,
still.
yeah. Okay. I don't know what's bigger than the other. My head can get too big sometimes. How about that?
That's true.
Done.
So speaking of movies, TV, we know about all your vlogs, but you are getting into acting, which is very exciting. So tell us about that.
Well, I've done a few auditions since I've been here in LA, but I've been just focusing on my single. So now I'm just starting to get into like doing classes and getting into more auditions. But I've done a few and I feel like I have experience in it, like just a tiny bit though, but I know what it's like. And I feel like it's good that I know what it's like, so when I start doing it more often, I'm not like, oh my gosh, what's happening, you know what I mean? Like super, super, super nervous. Because my first audition was crazy. Like I was like, what's going on, especially because you don't know how your casting director is going to be.
Of course not.
And some of them can be very, very nice, and then can be like a little bit firm. But you just don't know when you're gonna walk into that audition room, and it's good that you go to a few and you kind of just see like what to expect.
What is the difference in, because you're used to being on camera, right? We've seen countless vlogs done by you, which we do love on your YouTube channel, but going into an audition room, that's a different setup. The cameras are a little larger, right? Maybe a little more intimidating?
I feel like since I've been just doing YouTube for so long, and I've seen so many different cameras. Like we have a huge camera at home. It's like a Canon 80D, and then I have like my little vlog camera. But I feel like it's so good that I've been just doing so many videos, and now that I do self-tapes at home, because like self-tapes is another way to do auditions. I'm just like so comfortable in front of the camera, and it's just a lot easier for me to do that.
And you didn't start all that long ago. You're not one of those that like literally came out the womb on YouTube, because there are those that their whole family's in it, and before they could even talk, they're on YouTube. You only started how long ago?
I just only started getting serious with posting on YouTube like a year and a half ago.
Wow.
So she has more videos than there are in a year.
Days
there are in a year.
I mean, you are such a hard worker, a star. I mean, you're so charming, and we see so much success for you.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, you're meant to be in front of the camera for sure.
Thank you.
And you know how you got to do that? You got to move to LA, so you can go to more auditions. You can hang out with us some more. Keep us posted.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Sweety High.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Wow, Alex, that has been quite a jam-packed show. Let me tell you. And I mean, as much as I'd love to stay, I am missing out on a lot of sleep at the moment. So your girl's got to go take a nap so I can be ready for the next show. All right.
We're gonna go take a nap and do some more work as we do.
Per usual. All right. See you next time.